Hello everyone and welcome to the second video on my channel. The clip just started and we started back on from where we left last time. So I'm eating some chicken and I thought, hey, we settled down a bit, we have some things. I think it's about time that we go mining. Usually when I go mining, I actually craft a few pickaxes because you actually need quite a lot. They break more often than you think, at least for me. Or it could be that, or I just mine a lot more than I actually think I do. In these clips, there will actually be a lot of filler, like I just talk and discard the clips there is because I just go mining. It's not really a lot to do. The best way to actually find things and all the stuff to go mining at all is to find a cave, but I usually just start off with a regular mine, just digging down to 12, to Y12. So the best way to go mining is to find a cave, like I said earlier, but it's because like the efficiency of stuff is how many blocks can you reveal at one time or slash 1 second. So caves are already open and stuff, so they reveal a lot more blocks than you do in just mining regularly. Talking about caves, I actually don't want to go exploring a lot because I want to wait for 1.17 slash the Caves and Cliffs update. Anyone who didn't know, the Caves and Cliffs update will improve the generation of caves and cliffs and will add a ton of new stuff. So I want to wait to go because we're still on the early game and I still want to explore. So it will be a bit later in the year, or maybe not, depending on when it will come out. Fun fact, when I mine, I actually like to put the torches in the offhand because I think it's just a lot easier to place them and stuff. And also in this segment, I try to keep it bright, but again, we're going in the cave because it's what you need to do to find iron and stuff, so it will be a bit dark. Also, fun fact, if you actually manage to see something or seen before, I actually dig 3 up instead of 2 like the normal because I know I will be going down there a lot. So I usually do that so I won't bang my head on each step. I also don't have a script or anything. I'm just going off whatever I have in my mind to talk about. So if I sometimes miss points I want to talk about or just go back, it's just weird. I like to improvise a lot more. And like I said before, I don't have a lot to talk about because again, just mining. So most of the time I will just jump from point to point. And also in this time of the clip, I think I will start to make it a bit more like a sped up version because again, just mining, not anything too serious or anything. Again, like I said before, I don't have that much stuff to talk about, so sometimes I will just jump between topics because, again, I don't have that much stuff to talk about, and I'm pretty bad at thinking about stuff to talk about. So let's jump into another random topic. In my survival world, like I have my own survival world, I just have a huge mine at Y12, and I just have a lot of diamond and a lot of iron. I again don't know why I mention it, just have nothing to talk about in this segment. Also, if you prefer to hear music instead of just me talking in a fast time-lapse segment, so just write in the comments. Hey, we actually found some lava. Okay, so about this time, the fast time lapse will stop. There actually is a myth that near lava you can find a lot of diamonds and stuff, and it is incorrect. Now, why this myth exists in the first place is because, like I said before, the fastest way to find diamonds is through how many blocks you can see in 1 minute or 1 second. So lava actually exposes a lot of blocks just underneath the lava, so you can actually go there and you can actually see them. So a lot of people found a lot of diamonds near the lava and thought, hey, this seems oddly suspicious. Maybe there is a connection, but no, there isn't a connection, really. On a different note, this take a lot of time to record, and the most time-consuming part is actually doing the voiceover. So the rate that I can produce videos and get them out is a lot slower than I first thought it'd be. So sorry for the inconvenience and all that stuff. By the way, as you've probably seen before, I covered up the lava because I have a weird tendency to just jump into the lava. Well, like one time I jumped was when I found my first diamonds and stuff. So that was a nightmare. Talking about diamonds and stuff, here you can see clearly we found our first diamonds. This isn't actually the only diamonds we find in this mining session. So that will be actually, we have quite a lot of diamonds, but we don't have an iron pickaxe, which is really sad. Usually when going into mines or just generally going to mine stuff in Minecraft, I would recommend taking some wood so you can just craft some torches or anything you want at any point. It's critically important. Like crafting torches will be nice always, but there's also some critical parts, like if you get stuck in mine and you don't have any pickaxe or anything at all to build it with, so again, always useful to take some wood with you. And right here we find our second patch of diamonds, which is actually pretty lucky. But again, we can't actually mine it because we don't have an iron pickaxe. Usually, actually, most of the time, I will take like 4 diamonds to craft an enchanting table, and then after that, I won't mine any more diamonds, because if I do, like, I'd wait until I have fortune 3 to mine more diamonds, because that will just give more and I don't have to wait that long. Well, sometimes it's a lot. Or silk touch, right? But silk touch is like delaying the problem. If anyone didn't actually notice, we are in a ravine, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's half ravine, half cave. / the cave leads to a ravine. You can say that in a lot of ways. For now, we continue exploring the caves, but we only have 1 torch left, which isn't a lot, if anyone didn't notice. / we ran out of torches, so we're just gonna head back now. And again, it can be useful that we didn't do this 2-block stall, because we don't bop our head every time we move up a step, which is always a plus. And at last we made it to the surface in the dead of night with 3 creepers in our base area. Yay! So, trying to assess the situation, I first go back to look at the situation a bit bigger, and there's a skeleton, so I killed it. Thinking that the best way to handle a creeper is with a bow, and then immediately backing down and fighting it fist to fist or axe to legs. Then, remembering that I'm still on about the 3rd night and don't have a sharpness 5 netherite sword, I go back to the bow and try and kill the creeper, and immediately backing down again and sleeping, which proved to be a bad idea. Who could have thought about it? The creeper immediately approaches, and on top of that, there's also another skeleton and a zombie. So I ran to hide behind the tree, even though I still don't have full life, but it's something. And killing the creeper, which in amazing luck didn't explode on us and killed us for the 2nd time now. Yay! So now we kill the skeleton and go to sleep, so we can skip this part and try not to die again. So now we sleep through the night, hoping that another creeper won't approach us, which didn't happen, which is good. Then I had the amazing idea to go and fight all the spiders that there is. 'Cause, I mean, it was pretty good idea. Maybe, maybe not. Then we spot a wild creeper trying to creep up on us and blending with his surroundings, but we managed to triumphant over it and kill it. Uh, yeah, let's go back to farming. And when I say go back, I mean just replant or repurpose the sugar canes that grew to more sugar cane in the farm. Yes, that's how you talk. Great. By the way, if you saw a transition from a little brighter screen to this, it's because I actually filmed this Minecraft session in two parts because I ended up the first part filming in about 2 a.m., which is not so different from what I'm doing now. I'm doing the voiceover in about pretty late, not that late, not like 2 a.m., but still pretty late. Ignoring the last bit for a bit, now we're starting to smell the iron that we gathered back in the mine. And fun fact, actually, one coal can smelt 8 items or like iron or whatever you put in the furnace. So currently I'm grabbing the mysterious material to craft a mysterious item that you've already seen, which is the shovel, going back to do the favorite thing of our little community, and it is mining gravel. I realized I didn't have enough arrows, so I wanted to grab some gravel. Most of you probably know this already. Fun fact, I actually know most of the old recipes, not just old recipes, arrows, anvil, and all that stuff. Recipe, yeah, I already said recipe. Recipe in memory because I came to Minecraft before they added the recipe book, which, if you don't know, it just shows you the recipe. So most of the time I only get confused in stuff like the loom, which I really shouldn't. It's just 2 strings and 2 wood. It's not that hard to memorize. It's also in a theme, so yeah. It's kind of weird because I started off playing Minecraft in the Xbox, which, if you don't know, it doesn't have the normal crafting table. Just show you how to craft things. Not just show you, just you have to have the materials. It shows you how to, but in a really small area. So when I moved to the computer and started playing survival, trying to at least, I had not no idea. Just had a bit of a rough time. On a completely different note, I actually, if you don't know, I am a huge fan of stuff. If you don't know, this is my second video. I am a huge fan of the Dream SMP and general storytelling. I really love. So I think maybe, of course, if you want or not, tell in the comments. Add a little bit of story, maybe, but that is just a suggestion. Leave in the comments if you want it or not. Currently, we're gearing up or preparing to go on an adventure. A little look out of the area. Still, I don't want to go too far away because, like I said in the video before, I still want to wait to explore a lot because of the 1.17 updates that will maybe come this year, or supposedly, if nothing goes wrong. We have the first, the couple first snapshots, which is really nice. I have played them. I don't know if you have played them. Probably not. Currently, at the time that I'm recording the voiceover, the latest snapshot I'm pretty sure is 20W05. So this nice. And if you don't know just from the numbers, it's a snapshot where all of the nature, the things in the cave. I forgot how the name of the cave is called. Is called, not called, but like a some of the new a platform plant. I still don't remember how it's called. The glowberries and the vines were added, and everything in between that. Now let's go back to another some random tips I have about Minecraft and exploring in general. I find it the most useful to explore in a boat in the overworld. There is like on the early game, because you can go big distances and it reveals a lot of area, but it doesn't take a lot of food, nor does it you require a lot of things to do it. In the Nether, also, if you want to find like a bastion or the Nether fortress, you can. I would recommend actually finding a strider and riding on the strider, because again there is a lot of lava in the Nether, and if you can just walk over it, it's so much easier to traverse it, the Nether. I said Nether a lot in this sentence, didn't I? We actually found a flower forest biome, which is not really rare, but usually I do actually spawn near. I don't know if it's like something to do with the world generation, but I find them a lot more often than you think. I really like them. They're really useful, I think, especially in survival where you need if you want like make a railway with like gray glass, which I am doing now in CS World in my survival world, which I do just alone. Which it's in that survival mode, it's more like planning out things to do, so I won't look like a complete noob. Which, and I usually find like decorating railways so they won't just be just blocks really useful. So, and icing glass, just making it look like a tube, is really useful and it looks really nice. So finding a flower forest biome is super useful, especially in the early game. If you don't know, actually, there's differences between the early game and the late game, or the middle game. I don't know if there is a middle game actually. If you're like new to gaming or Minecraft in general, so in the early game, it's before you have like diamonds. Diamonds, I would actually like if you have some diamonds, not a lot. I would actually say that it's about the middle game. I don't even know if the middle game is a term that is used. I just use it because like you don't have a lot of diamonds, you can't make OP gear, but you have stuff. You can do like you can go beyond the goals of just surviving, which is what I usually think about when I say early game. I just need to survive, need to find some stable source of food, need to find wood, a furnace, iron. And the late game is like after you have OP armor, or not exactly OP, I would say like a full set of netherite maybe. But of course this definition can change between person and person, because I usually like grind a lot. It's kind of easy for me if I have the materials and resources to get a full set of netherite armor, because I don't mind just doing the same task over and over and over again. But stuff like enchantment and stuff, if I'm in survival, it's really hard for me in my in my other survival world, I still don't have like the maxed out armor you can get or the maxed out tool. I'm trying to do it. I have villages, but the problem is I just don't get enough emeralds or the good enough trades that I can actually do it. Uh, so I just end up with okay armor, which is nice. Currently, it's starting to get dark, so we're heading back to the base to the base to sleep because we're really close actually. Because if we don't, we saw what happened last time, and we don't have the food we have is not cooked, which is bad because you take a lot of damage. If you want to regenerate, you need to eat food. Hey, it's daytime, and we have a lot of iron that smell up. That's not a lot of iron. I say iron weird. So currently, I'm pretty sure I'm planting. Yeah, I'm planting the flowers. First of all, they look nice. Second of all, they look nice. Third of all, they look nice. Um, I actually have kind of a dilemma in the topic of flowers and greenery when I like fight mobs, because I do that quite a lot. I find it a really useful source of XP, and also it's like you get resources from that. And when I'm bored, I just do it because I don't know why. I just do it. So, but when I fight sometimes I accidentally hit the greenery, like um, the flowers, all the grass around, which is kind of a shame because I think they look really nice when you put them sparingly or just around all of the places. So am really debating if I should put more flowers because I think it looks nice, or I should just leave it be so I can fight mobs properly and maybe not die, maybe not have blown up the people that got there, but it's still a debate. Uh, if you have any advice in the comments, that would be recommended because I have no idea what to do in that case. By the way, the things that happen, I really have no idea. I just cut it out. The a filming program that is suddenly just started to stop, so you didn't miss out because I immediately noticed it. But that's why the ones that we cater. And right now we are gathering chickens because they're really useful. A lot of the things that I do is they're really useful because oh, English. Yeah. Chickens not only give you eggs, which you can craft to some like decent food. Not really good, but decent food. They also gives you feathers and of course chicken food stuff. But you don't wanna just uh, kill all the chickens. So I'm making a little farm, a little $2 farm. Just put them in a hole. Chickens are also really easy to gather because not only they're like really easy to gather because they eat seeds, which any seeds first of all, which also drop from grass, which is everywhere, but also they have eggs which you can take a lot. Yeah, you need like a lot of eggs to get two chickens, but there's like the only mouse that you can actually carry on you in somewhat of a portable way. So they're really easy to gather again if you don't have a lead. So you can just take some on you. I mean, like, because some, like, pigs, they like carrots and potatoes, but you can, like, it's really hard to get carrots and potatoes unless you get really lucky and you find a village right away, or one of the zombies drop it. Also, you remember how I said I like grinding? So I also really like fishing in Minecraft. I found it relaxing. I usually also do it in like when I want to just do something else or listen to something else, but also be productive. So just fish in Minecraft because it gives a lot of food, which is nice. Not the best food, but gives food. And it also gives like enchantments, and it gives XP, and you can get some rare stuff from it, like name tags or saddles. By the way, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but in 1.16 they actually changed fishing, like not even a big way, but they didn't like a AFK fishing farms, I guess, because they made it so like you can get like loot that isn't considered trash, like rotten flesh and all that stuff, only if you're like in a big area of water instead of a little. So they kind of the old fishing AFK design doesn't work anymore. Uh, it works, but not for like mending books, or not just mending books, any books there is. Um, uh, I'm pretty sure people will already do that again because I'm pretty sure there is a new design already, but I'm not 100% sure. Am I the only one who finds it like really entertaining to just make a new world and just explore around? Because there's always little bugs that just pop up, like some grass generating on gravels or generally blocks that it shouldn't generate on, or like in villages there is blocks on the path blocks, but the path blocks stay path blocks. If that makes any sense at all. Or in the snow biome, you can actually see some snow that doesn't have anything under it. I actually had more to that conversation, uh, or story I told, but um, we're kind of running out of time. So if you enjoyed the video, please please subscribe and leave a like. Bye bye.